This is the last day for Green Extreme. This is the final operating day of the season at NRH2O here in North Richland Hills, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, closer to Fort Worth. This has been here for over 25 years, and they say it's reached the end of its service life. It's possible they may have been able to get more years out of this, but the cost that it would take to do that, the maintenance cost, would probably be too much. I would make it not worth it. Probably better just to put in a new water coaster, which is what they're going to do. There's going to be a new water coaster in this spot next year. And I think I'm seeing some of the problems. They had somebody get stuck earlier while I was in line. I was about to go, and someone got stuck, and it took them a while to get it back up and running again. It was probably about 15-20 minutes before they got it going again. In the past, when someone would get stuck, they could get it going pretty quickly. And after riding the water coasters like Mammoth and Wildebeest at Holiday World and Krakatoa at Volcano Bay, it kind of puts this water coaster in a bit better perspective for me. Those are clearly better than this, but this one is still good, especially considering its age. There's a couple moments of airtime. It's pretty mild airtime, but it is there. And you know, it's got 3 big drops that are all real good. Build up some good speed, but you do have a couple moments where you kind of wonder if you're gonna make it. I always do. I've never gotten stuck, and I've ridden this thing probably well over 100 times. So it may not be the best water coaster compared to some more modern ones, but for being an old school one, it's probably the best. It probably was the best, because by the time I post this, in fact, in 1 hour, this will be defunct. And that is sad. I will miss it. It's hard to believe that the last time that I was here was 5 years ago, and that's when I made that video, kind of did a little walk around tour of the park. And that's been one of my most watched videos. I don't know why it took me so long to get back, but I figured last operating day and I was in the area, I had to stop in. I paid $29 online admission for basically an hour to an hour and a half. One ride on this. But one ride is better than 0, because I was not thinking that I was going to make it here at all before Green Extreme closed. But I did, got one ride, and that's good. I could get another, but that would probably make me late getting back home, and I cannot do that. I have to get going. That line is not long. In fact, if this were 5 years ago, that line would take about 10 minutes, maybe 15. But operations are running slower, I think, because they have to wait a little bit longer before they send the next person down. That's probably part of the issues that they're having, part of why they need to take it down. So that line, which would normally be 10-15 minutes 5 years ago, is now taking a good 30 to 45 minutes. And I can't afford that. In fact, I should already be gone. I'm going to be cutting it close as it is. I'm glad I came for one final ride. Like I said, it's been 5 years since my last ride. I needed to get one more. Would have liked to have gotten 2 or 3, but at least I got one. And the water coaster that is going to go in this place, I've looked at the layout online, and sometimes those computer renderings don't look as good as what it actually ends up being. Sometimes it looks better than what it ends up being. What's going in this place does not look nearly as good as Green Extreme, but I could be wrong. Hopefully I am proven wrong on that. It's been nice knowing you, Green Extreme. Rest in peace. I was on my way walking out, and I just heard the horn sound, which means somebody got stuck on Green Extreme. It's sad to see it go, but there is a reason that it's going. That is too bad, because it is a great ride. But it will be no more in 45 minutes.